The New York Jets' silver anniversary season marked a time to celebrate the past. But a new look was being shaped by a young team that emerged from the shadows of a difficult 1984 campaign to develop a competitive identity for the future.
They never believe that we are going to lose or that we're out of it, and I think that's a good way to be. They keep fighting, and if they play hard and they play with good enthusiasm, you always have a chance to win. And I think they've got that feeling, and they're developing that personality.
Pro football's premier pass rusher was a key figure in the evolution of the Jets' new personality, but many others lent a helping hand. While the Jets' second consecutive 7-9 season was disappointing, the team was often exciting thanks to a unique cast of characters. A gutsy go-getter of a quarterback went from sub to starter and was determined to reach for the sky. There was also one of the game's most exciting running backs, who led the AFC's most productive rushing attack. By winning 6 of their first 8 games, the Jets demonstrated their character by coming from behind in 5 of those victories. Then, they endured a test of that character as injuries and inexperience provided some hard lessons. These lessons should prove valuable to a team on the brink of maturity, a team fighting to move forward. The 1984 season began in Indianapolis, where Pat Ryan took center stage after 6 years as an understudy. The quarterback's starting debut wasn't spectacular, but it was solid and helped the Jets erase a 7-0 deficit. The determined blocking of guard Stan Waldemore, number 70, enabled Ryan to throw his second touchdown pass of the game to tight end Mickey Schuler, number 82. The defense recovered 3 fumbles, one of them the result of a strip by Bobby Jackson. And when the Colts closed to within 2 points, a critical turnover was forced by number 99, Mark Gastineau.
A minute 44 remaining. Here's the ball game, folks. Here is Pagel back to pass. He's sacked. He fumbles. The ball rolls free. Barry Bennett picks it up. It's still loose. Buttle picks it up and carries it into the end zone. It'll be a touchdown. Greg Buttle picks up the fumble, takes it into the end zone. The Jets are going to win their season opener.
This 23-14 win was followed by a home opening loss to Pittsburgh. But week 3 at the Meadowlands saw the Jets score 30 unanswered points in a come-from-behind victory over Cincinnati. Number 24, Freeman McNeil's 150 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns keyed the 43-23 win.
Here's McNeil, right side, stutter stepping through line, breaks away the 20, the 50, the 10, the 5, touchdown, New York Jets, Freeman McNeil!
At Buffalo, McNeil produced his 3rd 100 yards plus rushing performance in 4 games. The first pro touchdown by rookie Tony Page, number 49, ignited another comeback win. Despite a shaky start, the defense got tough in the late stages of the game. "16 tackles, including a pair of sacks by linebacker Lance Mell, number 56, helped preserve a lead that had been forged on the strength of 3 touchdown passes from Pat Ryan to number 85, Wesley Walker.
Pat Ryan drops back the pass. He's throwing deep down the near side of the field. Walker, touchdown! Oh, what a beauty! Ryan rolls to the left. He's throwing deep to Walker. Snap the defender. Touchdown! Wesley Walker. Ryan puts it up in the air on a rainbow arc, and Wesley Walker's the pot of gold.
Walker and Ryan enriched a 28-26 win that justified Joe Walton's confidence in his veteran quarterback. Ryan found his new role a welcome change from being a perennial backup.
Playing, beats the heck out of sitting around, and I've been doing a lot of sitting around the last 6 years.
Sitting was rough on Ryan's pants, but while standing in the pass pocket, he helped sew up 6 victories, thanks in part to his relaxed attitude.
When I was in college, you were either a running quarterback or a passing quarterback, but in the pros, everybody's pretty much the same. You all just drop back and throw it.
Ryan's ability to improvise and his cool under pressure established him as a player with sound competitive instincts. After riding the bench for so long, Ryan firmly grasped the reins of the Jets' offense, and his teammates eagerly responded to the man they tabbed Mr. Guts.
He was well liked in his years here, being the backup. A lot of the guys knew him, and he's assumed the take charge attitude, and they respect him.
They just wanted somebody that could come in and help them win football games, whether it be me, whether it be Ken O'Brien, whether it be a guy off the street. I don't think they cared who it was.
But Ryan didn't come off the street. He came off the bench to throw 13 touchdown passes in the Jets' first 8 games and lead the team to a 6-2 record. While Pat Ryan deserved to bask in the spotlight during the first half of the season, other members of the Jets' offense provided shining examples of consistency throughout the year. The offensive line made its mark as tackles Marvin Powell, number 79, and Reggie McElroy, guard Stan Waldemore, and number 60 Dan Alexander, and center Joe Fields, number 65, formed a unit that cleared the way for the AFC's top-ranked rushing attack. The line also helped ensure the success of the Jets' receiving corps, which was led by number 82, Mickey Schuler, whose 7th year as a pro was his best ever. Only 2 NFL tight ends exceeded Schuler's total of 68 receptions, the most by a Jet since 1967. When Lamb Jones, number 80, recovered from a broken collarbone that sidelined him for the season's first half, he grabbed 32 passes in 8 contests. Jones' average of 4 catches per game was his career best, and points to the kind of performance that should make him a vital element in the Jets' offensive plans for the future. The season's 8th week found the Jets riding the crest of a wave that carried them into the Meadowlands after 2 straight road victories. They played their most dominant game of the year against Kansas City, as Pat Ryan threw 3 scoring passes. And the defense limited the Chiefs to a mere 84 yards passing while recording 4 sacks.
Bill Kenny drops straight back the pass. Wallace knocked away rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, New York Jets.
Guess who?
Mark picks it up in the end zone. Touchdown for the New York Jets. Schuler comes in motion from right to left. Pitch out Hector, left side. Turns, throws a pass to Ryan on the right side. At midfield, throw it deep downfield to Humphrey. Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown, New York Jets! Unbelievable! Ryan back to pass. The rush is on. Blitz. He throws downfield. It is complete. Down to the 50, the 10. Cedric Bitter's got a touchdown.
After 8 weeks, the 6-2 Jets were in the playoff picture while striking a portrait of team cohesiveness. But at New England, the Jets saw a 20-3 lead over the Patriots evaporate, and their lofty playoff hopes began crashing to earth. Pat Ryan suffered a concussion in a 30-20 defeat. Then, against Miami, he was sacked 5 times, and 3 defensive backs were lost during a contest in which the Jets' hardest hits failed to stem the Dolphins' whirlwind passing attack. A frustrating 6-game losing streak was hard to handle. A mind-numbing, heartbreaking series of injuries contributed to the second-half demise, as the season saw 26 players, including 17 starters, miss a combined total of 128 games. After such a bright beginning, darkness had descended in dramatic fashion. The defense was forced to circle the wagons against an onslaught of injuries, but veteran players stood their ground and stared down the face of adversity. Number 78, Barry Bennett, went from spot player to starting defensive tackle and made solid contributions. Despite injuries, Joe Klecko, number 73, was named a Pro Bowl alternate. While number 93, Marty Lyons, was rarely healthy, he was often capable of out-muscling the opposition. Off the field, Lyons' public service activities made him the deserving recipient of Miller Lite's NFL Man of the Year award. Lance Mell, number 56, led the team in tackles for the 4th consecutive season, and emerging as a reliable outside linebacker was number 94, Rusty Gilbo. The injury-ravaged Jets secondary lost veteran sparkplug Bobby Jackson for 13 games, while number 48, Ken Schroy, missed 4 contests. Doing his best to pick up the slack was Kirk Springs, number 21. Johnny Lynn, number 29, made the transition from nickelback to starting cornerback. While the philosophy of Joe Walton and his coaching staff will likely change the look of the Jets' defense in 1985, there won't be much tampering with the special teams unit that improved considerably in 1984. Standouts on the kickoff and punt coverage teams included Rusty Gilbo, Nick Bruckner, and Jim Iliopoulos, number 52. Rookies such as Russell Carter, number 27, gave the return unit a lift while giving opponents the air. Running from punt formation was just one of the varied contents to be found in the surprise packages often delivered by the special teams. '84 saw Pat Leahy kick a team record 52-yard field goal on his way to becoming the Jets' all-time leading scorer. The Jets topped the NFL in kickoff return yardage, as Kirk Springs, number 21, ranked 5th among AFC return men. A 97-yard score by Bobby Humphrey, number 84, was the Jets' first kickoff return touchdown in 12 seasons. By posting a 30.7-yard average per return that was by far the league's best, Humphrey was named to several postseason All-Pro teams, and he established himself as one of the Jets' most exciting young performers. In 1984, the Jets' final 49-man roster included 22 first or second-year players. Youngsters like Ken O'Brien stepped to the forefront and provided leadership under difficult circumstances. 1983's top draft choice started 5 games and passed for over 1,400 yards in less than half a season. Rookie tight end Glenn Dennison, number 86, and second-year running back Johnny Hector, number 34, also made valuable contributions to the Jets' offense. Hector spelled Freeman McNeil and finished the year as the team's number 2 rusher. The Jets' young backfield also included rookie runners Cedric Minter and Tony Page, number 49. Page led the team in touchdowns, while guard Jim Sweeney, number 53, earned all-rookie honors from the Pro Football Writers of America. Rookie defensive standouts included linebacker Kyle Clifton, number 59. Also making an impact were linebacker Bobby Bell, number 58, nickelback Harry Hamilton, and lineman Ron Farrow, number 74, and number 95, Tom Baldwin. The Jets' kiddie corps was forced to grow up in a hurry, and their efforts suggested that a promising new generation was taking shape. Number 1 draft pick Russell Carter, number 27, led the team in interceptions and recorded 3 sacks. While Carter and several members of the Jets youth movement are potential stars of tomorrow, the Jets boast 2 superstars of today. Running back Freeman McNeil achieved the best season of his 4-year career, while 6-year veteran Mark Gastineau once again stood tall among NFL pass rushers.
Rushing the passer is just a lot of determination and a lot of heart. If you've got that, and if you've got the physical attributes, you'll be a good pass rusher. I run a 4.5 40, which is very fast for somebody my size, which is about 280 pounds right now, 6'5".
Gastineau ransacks pass pockets without murderous intent.
I don't really visualize killing a quarterback or breaking him in half, and that's why you'll never see me have any really harsh hits on a quarterback, because I'll take a sack any way I can get it, because they're so hard to come by in the NFL.
Gastineau sometimes finds sacks hard to come by because of the double teaming he usually encounters. But such ploys often prove ineffective in containing a defensive end that produced 22 sacks to lead the NFL for the 2nd straight season. Gastineau's ability to take the steam out of an opposing game plan is fueled by a volatile personality that gets Jets fans all fired up.
Emotion plays a tremendous amount. At home, I can go to the sidelines and get the crowd going, and it makes it a big difference in my game, because when they get behind me, it really psychs me up and gets me going.
At home or on the road, when Gastineau gets going, the going gets tough for quarterbacks. In 1984, he was named by his peers as Defensive Player of the Year and earned a 4th consecutive Pro Bowl selection. Also voted a Pro Bowl starter, number 24, Freeman McNeil resembles a racehorse waiting for the starting gate to spring open. Once in the open field, this thoroughbred gives defenders the gate. Although he missed 4 games with rib injuries, McNeil's 1,070 yards established a team single-season rushing record. McNeil is also a receiving threat out of the backfield. McNeil's fancy footwork and flash dancing flair make him one of the game's most exciting players. In 1984, McNeil's teammates honored his outstanding performance by naming him the team's most valuable player. While Freeman McNeil and Mark Gastineau represent legends still in the making, a player who already carved his legend also added luster to the Jets' silver anniversary season. Joe Namath was voted a 1985 inductee to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, where he will join his coach, Weeb Ewbank. The Jets' all-time leader in passing yardage and touchdown passes, Namath brought the team to prominence during the late 60s. Namath's white shoes, mod haircut, and brash prediction of an upset victory in Super Bowl III were aspects of his headline-making status as a colorful celebrity. But more than the rakish personality, it was the rifle right arm that marked Joe Namath as a man destined for enshrinement in Canton. A well-deserved honor for one of the most gifted quarterbacks to ever play pro football. The induction of Joe Namath into the Hall of Fame provides an auspicious beginning for the 1985 season. Then it will be up to the New York Jets' nucleus of proven veterans and their new generation of young players to demonstrate that the disappointments of 1984's second half are behind them and to prove that they are fighting to move forward.